Hi, Brett Rollins here with Spraylock Concrete Protection. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to be talking about curing versus drying of concrete. Those are two totally different things, but often erroneously used interchangeably. When we talk about drying of concrete, the idea is that the concrete surface is dry enough to receive resilient flooring materials, typically adhesives and flooring types, because it's important that that concrete surface not be too moist or not have enough moisture moving that's going to interfere with the adhesives and flooring. When we talk about concrete curing, we're actually talking about the opposite. Concrete curing, a useful definition is to think of it this way. Concrete curing is maintaining the proper time, temperature, and moisture condition of the concrete for it to develop its desired properties. Now that means that we want to hold moisture in the concrete to allow it to be available for hydration of the cement particles, whereas drying is the opposite. Drying actually, if you try to artificially dry out your concrete using heaters or some other methods, you can draw that moisture out so quickly that the cement is starved or desiccated so that it doesn't develop the proper compressive strength, and that it may even exhibit high degrees of drying shrinkage. Now with concrete curing, when we hold moisture in the concrete and take that normally evaporable water and hold it in tight to be available for that hydration process, then you can develop more of those compressive strength properties, more of those lowered drying shrinkage properties, those sorts of things. So what we want to get to is performance in curing the way we used to do things. The way we used to do things was water ponding or moist curing was the gold standard of curing. And we would pond water or use wet burlap or other moist methods to make sure that that concrete had enough moisture to maintain those properties, to develop those properties. Spraylock Concrete Protection products, by entering the surface of the concrete, going down into the concrete, reacting to close up capillary void structures, hold moisture in the concrete, allowing that moisture to be available for hydration. In fact, Spraylock Concrete Protection products do that as good as, or if not better than, moist curing. So in reality, when we're talking about drying of concrete in the floor moisture world, we're not talking about the concrete being dry completely. The goal here is to limit moisture movement, to limit water vapor transmission. By curing the concrete properly with Spraylock Concrete Protection products, by closing those capillary void structures, that transmission of water is what is stopped. That transmission of water vapor transmission is what's reduced to levels that are acceptable for any flooring or adhesive product or coating product out there. So cure your concrete properly and get the moisture conditions at the surface of the concrete that you need for it to receive the coatings, adhesives, and flooring products that you need on your job sites.